Today, we're talking about 5 things that only locals know about San Antonio. Let's get after it.
What's up, guys? My name is Jonathan. This is Trevor. We're the Alamo City Living Team, and here we talk about everything that you want to know about living in San Antonio and the surrounding area. We're also licensed real estate agents here in San Antonio, which means we'd love to help you and your family with all of your real estate purchase needs. So the number popping up on the screen is how you get a hold of us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move here to San Antonio. Whenever people visit San Antonio or first move to San Antonio, they always want to experience the local food, and Tex-Mex is huge here in Texas, in San Antonio specifically. But what locals will tell you is that the best Tex-Mex is not located downtown on the Riverwalk, which is where most people want to go first. You actually have to get out in town, experience some of these local mom and pop restaurants and food trucks that are spread out all over the place. That is where you're gonna find your best Tex-Mex. What are some of the best Tex-Mex or Mexican restaurants local that you would recommend to people?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Give them two.
So there's one food truck in particular here on the northwest side of San Antonio, just off the Shanefield Road. And God, I cannot remember the name of it to save my life, but they have the best birria tacos. And dude, ooh, I love it. They're so delicious, man. And yes, you're gonna pay a little bit more at food trucks. I know everyone gets all upset about that. 100% worth it. The other place that I really like for Tex-Mex is called El Chaparral. And we're actually not too far from that. It's actually down the street from where we're filming today. They have some of the best Tex-Mex. It's actually located in Helotes. Best refried beans on the planet. And I'm like not huge on beans. Dude, I'm telling you, you go here, it is incredible. They have great tortillas, great stuff, great fajitas, dude. Anything that you need, they have it. Tip number 2. Well, everybody knows the Riverwalk, right? Like no matter where you are, if I say, hey, what do you know about San Antonio? Everyone says 2 things, the Alamo and the Riverwalk, right? Everybody knows what it is. And yes, downtown section of the Riverwalk has some really good restaurants, some cool bars, right? Some cool tourist stuff. If you're in town and you're not gonna be here for too much longer and you wanna get the most out of it, there's some really cool stuff. However, what locals don't really want you to know is that past that little downtown stretch of the Riverwalk, there's actually miles and miles of trails that you can go run in, right? And a lot of these trails take you past like missions, different parks, different scenery. And if you are on a run or if you're on a bike, whatever, a lot of people like to go on the weekends, and you'll see a lot of people taking their families out there biking and running and stuff. It actually shows you a lot of different parts of the city that's absolutely beautiful.
Right.
If you go north from downtown, it'll take you up past the Pearl. And if you go south from downtown, it'll take you past, I believe it's Mission Espada, if I'm not mistaken. Take you past some of the breweries, really take you past everywhere. And it gives you just different flavors of town while providing a lot of scenery. If you're into outdoors and you're into fitness, this is a really good thing to be aware of, and most locals don't want to tell you about it.
All right, number 3. One of the things that locals know all too well is in the late spring and early summer, the unpredictable weather. Right now it's about 81 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, and it's beautiful out here. But last night, you would have thought we were having a hurricane. The weather was absolutely different. It was extremely strong winds, a torrential downpour, and even now the temperature can go from 80 degrees down to 60 degrees in just a few hours. This evening it may do that. It's just so unpredictable and all over the place. So you really have to be prepared with having an umbrella in your car in the spring and in the summer all the time. Always have a jacket somewhere nearby because you never know when you're gonna have to throw it on. And
car jacket. Car jacket.
A car jacket.
Car jacket.
That's right. And in a hat, because it might start off really sunny and then halfway through the day, I mean, the clouds just completely disappear. You got the sun beating down on you. So weather is very unpredictable, and unless you've lived here for a little bit of time, you might not know that. All right, the number 4 thing that locals don't want you to know is the city is haunted.
Ooh.
Did you know the city's haunted?
I think I had my suspicions.
San Antonio is an old city, a lot of history here, and many people believe that the city is haunted. You can talk to any local and they will all tell you stories about tales of the Menger Hotel and Davy Crockett's voice in the Alamo, and the haunted governor's palace. You can even do ghost tours nightly downtown, where you're sure to hear spooky tales about the haunted downtown. Are you afraid of the dark?
I mean, a little bit.
We work downtown. You guys know that we are officers of the law, and we work downtown. I've seen some creepy stuff at night.
Yeah, man, I've seen some things that are unexplainable, right?
Yeah, unexplainable. I don't know if I'd chalk it up to a haunting, but
well,
it makes you wonder.
I don't know if I'd chalk it up to a haunting, but I don't know that I wouldn't chalk it up to a haunting.
You never know, man.
That's up for you to decide. All right, guys, one of the last things that locals don't want you to know about, or won't tell you about anyway, is Bracken Cave. Now, I know a lot of locals who actually don't even know about this, or who don't experience it very much, but on the northeast side of town, it's kind of outside of the Natural Bridge Caverns, we have something called Bracken Cave. And what that is between March and October of every single year, it's estimated some 20 million Mexican free-tailed bats migrate there. And every night around sunset, they come out of the cave, and it's super cool because you have this Texas hill country backdrop with sunset, and then you have these just thousands and thousands of bats coming out, these free-tailed bats coming out, and it looks super duper cool.
It is awesome.
And actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, but it is the largest known concentration of mammals on the planet.